Hey everybody, and welcome back. We are continuing with our Confederate Infantry series, and it's been a couple days since I last recorded a video for this series. We're going to continue on. Last we had checked, we had gone ahead and done some of our camp work. We are currently recruiting because our manpower is down quite a bit. I come in to the army and look at my troops. I'm down to 242 with 42 wounded. I'm still unable to get any better weapons, so that is kind of disheartening. If you are aware of any way that you can order weapons in the career mode on the Whiskey and Lemons DLC, please let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. That just helps me know that, hey, there's people watching and enjoying the content. And I'm going to continue to make it regardless, but, you know, really like helping you guys out. Anybody out there that's looking for any kind of tips and stuff, just let me know what you're looking for, and I will do my best to make the content for you. Okay, we are going to go ahead and push this forward a little bit. So if we are moving south, I've got my speed up at 50 times, just trying to make a quick video. Looks like we were in a quick little skirmish there. And we are currently resupplying. Oh, gotta click on this real quick. Oh, howitzers. Howitzers do us no good. If we were an artillery unit, that would be great. Get us some better weapons. A few days have gone by. Let's just see if maybe we are still unable. Just seems like it at early parts of the game in 1861, if you're playing as the Confederacy, you cannot get too many weapons. I will say I'm looking forward to the point where I get to move on to a brigade command. I'm probably going to jump at the first one that's offered, and hopefully that'll be here soon. There's a lot more prestige gains. Oh, okay, I was about to say I was in a battle there. Well, let's see where we disappeared to. Okay, we are still in our current location. Alright, so the Confederacy had a victory at Somerville. 1st Division's in retreat. Alright, let's see. We're at our destination. Runyon withdrew, and so did Franklin. Alright, was I doing any actions? I really hope I was doing an action and I didn't just waste, a few days of time. Okay, I am doing an action. Like I said, it's been a few days, so I'm trying to remember everything I've done. So I have 18 more days to finish that political rally. It's going to give me 1,000 prestige, bring me up to 3,400. Especially early on, before you get a chance to get a brigade or anything like that, it is definitely important to build up a lot of that prestige that you can. Especially when you take over a brigade, you can go and fill your entire staff. You can go ahead and get them better weapons if they are available. And it really is helpful to go ahead and have that prestige, move forward with it. And then when you have the brigade, you're going to be gaining even more prestige from battle, so you're able to stockpile more for when you take over a division, and so on. So let's go ahead and keep this moving forward. I'm going to put it on 20 times just because we're so close to that group of enemies, to Union forces. So I want to make sure it's not too quick so that I can kind of react and have not just jump into something real fast. Looks like London and the French, the Spanish are all about to send troops to Mexico. So we'll see how they do there. See if they win the war against Mexico or not. Now, I have seen it both ways, where the Mexican army repels them, but I've also seen where the French take over Mexico. So we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully we're not sending troops there. That's really going to hurt our cause, because it's going to take manpower away from this war. Let's fight on one front. Let's not do what the Nazis did in World War II and try and fight on two huge fronts. I know in this game World War II has not happened yet, so alright. So the reason we're not getting any contact, it does appear that those units, when they all have skulls like that, their morale is shooken. They're not in a good way, so they are not going to fight. They're just going to withdraw every time. We don't even get the option to do a battle. But we got, hopefully, our commanding officers are smart enough not to push too far, because that could flip real quick, and then we'd be in a battle that's just going to wreck us. We do not want that. We only have 12,000 men. Looks like we'll soon be able to complete that political rally. A lot of moving forward, not doing a whole lot, but it is the winter season. There wasn't a whole lot of fighting going on then. I'm really shocked that we have moved as much as we have. Looks like we Barry surrendered at Fort Aquia, so that's going to hurt the boost to the military. Let's see. Yeah, I really don't know why it sends us reports. There's not a lot going on. Those little battles, and they are little. So let's go ahead and move forward a little bit. Alright, my political rally is done. So let's go ahead and start another action. Kind of want to, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do infantry specialist. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and go ahead and do some more fundraising while it's the winter months. Winter months are the best months to do a lot of these. Go ahead and get them built up. Let's go ahead and put my player profile right there to the side. Okay. If you notice, we do have a little experience in battle. Let's check out the weapons. Still nothing. We are so close to being able to have Mississippi rifles, and we've been so close. We are just not there. Let's flip that again. Maybe that's why. I haven't figured out how to order. Let's see. Click here. See. Not giving me the ability to order. So if you know how to order weapons, if you know anything about that, please let me know. That is one thing that has been driving me absolutely crazy. I hate not being able to figure stuff out. I know I could go in and do some modding on the current weapons in game, give myself a little bit of a benefit, but I'm not big on trying to mod too much. See, again, a lot of withdrawing. We're kind of pushing pretty far north, I believe. Well, not too far north. We're actually pushing them out of the south, so we actually do need to drive them even further. It would help if I knew my own location on the map. Need to be pushing all of them up. For some reason we are going south. Maybe right before the new year they'll be like, hey, Lieutenant Colonel, take over this brigade. Who is back from action? Lieutenant Colonel Skinner. Alright, we'll see what he does in his career. Okay, we're under siege combat. Let's see, how many men do they have? 5,000. No, let's go ahead and knock this one out. By clicking on it, we can easily join. Looks like they have 2,900. We definitely outnumber them. They are more than likely going to just tuck tail and run. I told myself I was going to go to bed about 30 minutes ago. It's 10:30 at night here. I got to be up early for work, and I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and knock out a little bit of gameplay. Wanted to play, just was doing some work and getting some stuff done that I needed to get done around the house, and lost track of time. And I was laying down, and I was like, you know what? Let me get up. Let me knock this video out. Let me knock out a little bit of gaming time. You know, you got to make time for you. Can't just make life about work. Saw an awesome meme the other day, and it was like the only people 20 years from now that are gonna realize that you stayed late and worked or brought your work home with you are your kids. I was like, man, that makes so much sense. So I'm trying to make a point in not bringing my work home with me as much. It's kind of hard sometimes with grading papers and doing lesson plans, but kind of just trying to leave that stuff at work. You know, I got a family, I got a life too, and I want to do best by the kids in my school, but at the same time, I got kids at home that depend on me as well. So I'm going to do my best by them. As you know, I'm still going to go in there ready every day. The kid have my plans and everything ready. But you know, if I got to spend 30, 45 minutes extra at work just to get it done, and then drive home, that's what I'll do. Like, I just want to make sure that my home life is more with the family. Alright, we're going to go ahead and move into this battle. Seeing as it is already 3 o'clock in the afternoon, they are putting us in an assault with a defending element, and here we go, assaulting some more. This guy must have some like really high initiative. And it's saying assault, but I don't see a location to us. I don't know where he's wanting me to. Way down there? He's wanting me to assault way down there. I think not, dude. Like, why are we pushing this attack? I don't understand it sometimes why we are pushing an attack when we hold the objective that is meant to be defended. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll either make it there or die trying, right? I'm willing to bet we're probably going to run into them somewhere around here. Maybe even down here. They've probably set up defensive lines, honestly. And realistically, that objective is probably going to change well before we get there. We probably won't even get there before nightfall. We're going to end up running into them somewhere along the line because, if I'm not mistaken, they will be pushing forward. We're coming to Jordan's Ridge. Guess they're got all these entry points. It's crazy to see 3 of them for 2,000 troops. But, yep, there we go. Right where I expected to meet them. And it did change, just like I kind of figured it would. Okay. Go and move this forward some more. Go ahead and start making your lines. Yeah, knew they were going to withdraw. Like, come on AI, do better. They're going to withdraw. Just withdraw them on the map. Don't bring us in through the loading screen and make us spend, countless seconds just waiting and hoping and getting our hopes feeling good. It's going to be considered a Confederate minor victory, which is going to help us so much. Look how much morale they lost. 0.08%. That's doing great things for the gameplay. Oh, wow. Our division commander, or corps commander, excuse me, he became famous from that battle. That is interesting to say the least. I don't know why he became famous, but he did. I guess, he brought 12,000 men against an enemy of 2,000, and not one bullet was fired, so let's give the man some credit where credit is due. Alright. The results. Oh, well, we did kill 3. We captured 20. Well, they had 6 total casualties, so 3 wounded, 3 killed, 20 captured. Their morale is still confident. We lost 1 man. So, and we captured 2 rifles and 2 guns. Well, 2 guns is not terrible. You know, you go through battles with 20,000 to 20,000 and sometimes don't capture 2 guns, so take that win. Alright. Let's see. Still cannot get anything. Shocker, shocker. This may be a scrap video. I get rid of it. May just play it to show you, you know, there are time periods where you're maybe doing nothing when you're in the early parts of the war. The war really picks up in the late year of 1862 and all of 63. Every playthrough I've had in 63, it's been nothing but constant fighting. At least we're going to take another city, or another town, excuse me. Finished our fundraising. Let's go ahead and do fundraising again, earn a little money. You notice I am getting closer to my getting a new rank, so maybe I'll be getting promoted soon. Maybe, maybe. We can only hope. Wouldn't it be ironic to get promoted into like Lee's division or something? Go into one of the most historic divisions. Maybe he'll even take over a corps. Because by gosh, the Army of the Potomac is not the Army of the Potomac from actual history books, y'all. There is hardly anybody remaining from that unit. There we go. Another, you know what? I'm going to auto-resolve just because they had so few men. And they actually did a little bit of battling, it looks like. And we did earn a little bit of prestige there. But I didn't want to risk loading it back up and having y'all just sit here and watch nothing again. So got a wounded in action back. Who's back? Colonel Ruggles. I know I've had him for several playthroughs. I don't know what I like about Ruggles. He should, you know, maybe it's just saying Ruggles. Like, that old man with that big old beard. It looks like he should be on a bottle of moonshine. Alright, well, I am an individualist now. Let's see. People have noticed your personality changing recently. Sometimes you seem to advance your own agenda instead of that of your superior officers in the government. Some think your main goal is to advance your career and your personal well-being. Well, I am trying to advance my career. It's not, I don't know how I got individualist though, because I have followed every order they've given me, so, you know, that really doesn't make too much sense to me. I would understand if I just kind of went off and did my own thing, but for the most part, I have been doing exactly what they tell me. Let's see. Maybe it's because I clicked this thing 100,000 rounds trying to get new weapons and still can't find any. Alright, let's keep advancing forward. It's November. It's late November. No, you know what? Right now, we got the little skull next to us because our supply is not well. Let's see. Yep, still, Greg is low on supply. Maybe this is me. Oh no. Lieutenant General Beauregard has made a better name for himself. I wonder what happened to him. He's no longer in charge of the Army of the Potomac, so I wonder who he's with. You know, he just came back from being wounded, so they may have started him his own army. Let's check that out real quick. I want to know where Beauregard ran off to. Let's see. Beauregard must not be in command of anything right now. Let's see. He is not, because there would be some sort of number here. He is in charge. If you look at Johnston, He's got men, he's got disabled men, he's got guns. Beauregard currently has nothing with him, so Bonham is still wounded in action. Yule is wounded in action. Notice a lot of our top guys are currently out of the fight. This is not good. Guys like Longstreet wounded in action. Holy cow. This is not good. Some of the most notorious. There's Ruggles. Look at that beard, everybody. He has got a great looking beard. Like, I'm a beard guy. I grow one myself a couple months ago. I got hair in the rear end. Was like, you know what? I wonder what my face looks like underneath it. Shaved the whole thing off. Instant regret. Kids hated it. Old lady hated it. And I'm sitting there like, well, this is not cool. I really wish they'd add faces to these random characters they throw in here. That would be nice. It ain't even got to be. It could be a generated face. That blank portrait gets me. Maybe that's going to come with a future update. Oh, why am I looking at Maxie? Mr. Maxie Gregg, or Maxie, however you pronounce that name. Alright, let's keep pushing forward just a hair. Alright. Well, Lincoln back down. Invasion canceled by England. I've never had them invade. I don't run the policies. I let the AI do my policies and stuff when I play as a regiment. Oh, that's the least division. Fall in the wrong group. Alright. Let's see. At destination. Withdrawing. Withdrawing. Who is back? Let's see. Colonel Garland Jr. Okay. Let's check this out one more time. Let's see if old Beauregard is taking command of something. I don't think that they'll actually give Beauregard a command until a new division or army is created. Yeah, so it would be nice if they were like, alright, Beauregard, take your command back over. Because Greg, he's just, one, he hates me, so, you know, I'm not going to like him either. Let's see, still, no rifles. I don't think you can actually change your weapons up as a regiment. I know the first time I actually ever get to change my weapons is when I get a brigade. So hopefully if I take over a brigade here soon, my goal is, you know, hopefully they'll promote me by the time before we get to the new year. We will see. I'm going to take a look at that here in a second. Let's see. Everything is going down. No bueno. No bueno. Let's take a look and see what that said. Which officer was rehabilitated? Lieutenant Colonel Liddell. We are under siege combat. We must be trying to take a fort. No? No fort? Let me take it here. Oh my goodness. That thing is so always under. It goes back and forth because it's so close to Washington. You look right up the road, there's Alexandria, Virginia, and then Washington, D.C. just north of it. So the armies are constantly going through here. Take it, win it, lose it, win it, lose it. It's back and forth. Every playthrough. Now, let's keep advancing forward. Come on, keep your fingers crossed, everybody. Halsey. How long has my action got left? Thought it would be over by now, but apparently not. Apparently I didn't click it. I'm a dodo head, and it finished and I didn't see it. So let's go ahead and run another political. We are almost about to get promoted without even using the influence. We could spend the 63, but we're so close, and right now we're not doing any kind of fighting, so there's no need to go and take over a brigade when we're so close to getting it on our own. Why waste the prestige? We're going to end up needing it when we move up. Alright, Unions, okay, taking all the Confederate stuff, livestock, ammunition, guns, slaves, food, whatever they could get their hands on, they took. But it's war, you know, things happen in war. Innocents lose their lives, good, bad, the ugly. There's nothing, I think the only thing that comes from war is the brotherhood that the men that fight next to each other get. If you don't believe in the brotherhood, there are some great documentaries out there. My unit, when I was in the Army, we served in Afghanistan, and our chaplain made an amazing documentary. It's called No Greater Love. It's on Netflix, and it is just a great testament to the guys I served with, the things we did, the things we saw. That, you know, a lot of us, we still keep in contact today. Like, I got a buddy of mine that lives in Wisconsin. He's in work right now in the town I live in Texas, and you know, we still get together. We do a reunion every year. Oh, look at that. Got promoted on December 31st. Couldn't have happened at a better time. Maybe that means that a brigade command is coming my way. Because before I was not eligible for a brigade command. But now that I am a colonel, I am eligible, and we have some Winfield rifles. Just in case I don't get that command right away, I will spend that 125 prestige to go ahead and get some of them infields. That is really going to help. And if I scroll over, you can see they got mediocre accuracy. The range is 400. They're 7.5. Oh, I could have gotten Whitworth's. I'm a dodo. 600 yards and excellent accuracy. How much? Did I just waste 125? Let me see. Ooh, I wasted 125. We're going to go ahead and do it. And if anything, it's a better weapon for this unit. So regardless, it's going to help us in the long run. If you look at the mixed muskets, it has poor accuracy and only at 250 yards. So they are really getting close. Now, I believe that the average engagement was between 50 and 100 yards. So, you know, think about your football field. It's if your line of troops is standing in one end zone, their line of troops is standing in the other end zone, and you are just firing back and forth. That's how close you were to each other. That's not very far, if you think about it. So 600 yards is a long distance. Even the 250 is a long distance, but I'd rather be hitting troops as they're coming at me than, you know, wait until they're right on top of me. Alright, disaster at the bridge. Okay, Army of Shenandoah is fleeing. Captain Davidson has recovered, so he was a artillery captain that got hurt. Let's see. Alright, more money to the Army. Great news. That is really going to help us out. I could push for a brigade command if I wanted to, but I don't want to, so I won't. Can't believe I spent that 125 for those infields when Whitworths were available. I feel like a complete moron right now. And we probably will not do a battle this playthrough. This is just a good, let you see there are times where you're just going to be kind of sitting and doing nothing. But there are things you can be doing. Like, we just got notification that 5,000 more Whitfield or infields just came in, so that's good. So if I do end up moving to a brigade here soon, maybe I'll be able to take advantage of those. And I got to learn something new on this video, that as a regiment, you are able to get new rifles. I didn't think it was possible because I hadn't seen it. I had gotten, in my other playthroughs, I had gotten promoted quicker than this. Well, I need to hit play instead of just sitting here on pause. Well, our supply state must not be doing all that great. I'm actually going to look at my camp real quick. My training is kind of low, but that's to be expected. Let's go ahead and take motivating the men down a little bit, like all the way down. We'll take one off of. Oh, I still had it going. I thought it was paused when I pulled this open. I guess it didn't. I'm gonna take those 3 points and I'm gonna put them in drilling the troops. Let's get the troops doing better. Just because right now our training is poor. Let's see. I want to take over that command. 443. It's just not worth it, in my opinion, to do that. I guarantee you, after a battle, we see a battle, what's probably going to happen is somebody's going to get injured in battle, and there's going to be a spot that opens up. Alright, my political rally completed. So let's go ahead and go back. Hey, my fame's going up, my leadership's going up. There we go. Cunning's going back up. We're going to fundraise some more, make a little more money. My officer's also making a salary, so there's a chance that I could be right at 1,000 and be able to drop that right back into another political rally and get another 1,000 prestige. I know some people want to throw the party. You're going to become a party animal. My guy's already a party animal, so I'm worried about him becoming a drunkard. Alright, my fundraising ended quick. Alright, Colonel Jenkins has recovered. Conscription, so that's going to be draftees. That hurts a lot of the morale. I try to stick away from draftees. I want the guys that volunteered. So, what was it? Oh, yes. So, because that finished so fast, I'm going to go ahead and, I don't normally do them this early, but I'm going to go ahead and do an infantry. Going to go ahead and build up experience. Oh, why can't I do that? Oh, I need to command a brigade. So, nope, going to continue to get political rally. Not enough money. Okay, more fundraising. You know what? Pay attention to what you're doing. We'll fundraise some more. Make some more money. Really not liking that I haven't gotten offered a brigade position yet. Who is back? Lieutenant Colonel Gardner, another regimental commander. He could be artillery as well, or was artillery. Now he'll just get put wherever he's going to be put. So one of two things are going to happen. I'm going to fast forward all the way to campaign season and stop the video, or I'm going to get a brigade, go ahead and stop right there. Alright, there we go. So, due to your reputation and eligibility, you have been offered to command a newly raised Stuart's Brigade, Army of the Virginia, totaling 1,000 men. Will you accept this command? Of course I will accept the command. So now I am going to move over into the Army of the Virginia. I'm no longer be with the Army of the Potomac. And 5,000 more infills just got delivered, so that is great news. I'm going to go ahead and come on over. Well, first let's go ahead and I have plenty of prestige at the brigade level, so I'm not worried about spending too much money. Now, I did learn something recently. Your general staff, they're going to stay with you. They're not going to go anywhere. So you want to pick kind of wisely. You don't want to load up your staff corps with too high of guys, because you may not get them back. You could, but not necessarily. So I'm going to do Captain William Steele. He is the best one. He is going to provide me with 8 and 9/10 leadership and 8 and 9/10 readiness. And if you look at the leadership star, it's going to bounce up a little bit. It did give me one little fraction into the next star. Quartermaster. I could go ahead and get some of these guys. Like, I'm going to go ahead and spend high on my staff for now, especially when it comes to the quartermaster. The supply states are crucial. This is going to be your food stocks for troops, so really, you really don't want to go too low on any of these. So we're going to go with Captain Walker. I'm just going to keep them high. Maybe somebody better will be along. The higher rank you become, the higher rank your staff is, so you know you can potentially get some even better people for later on. Alright, we have not even a whole day remaining on that. Don't want to raise this yet. I did move up to 48th all time. Now let's check out what my troopers look like. Who took my job? Well, who was I? I was 7th. Lieutenant Colonel Grigsby. Okay. Alright. Now, let's go over to the Army of Virginia. Oh. Well, it says the Peninsula, but I could have sworn it said Virginia. Cooper's Division. That's not at all what it told me, but okay. Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe my tired eyes were reading something wrong. Alright, so this guy doesn't like me. And it's because of our matching attitudes. Why doesn't he like me? Let's look at this commander. Well, he's a veteran, and he's a volunteer. He was just promoted to Lieutenant Colonel. So, what we are going to do, we're going to get rid of him because, well, what better way to start our own legacy? That I can already apply for the division if I want. For 1,000 prestige. I'm good. This is kind of a small division, so we're going to make it a little bit bigger. And we are currently in Virginia, so let's see if we have any Virginia troops. We have draftees. Okay, we could go with Tennessee. But one of the easiest ways to do this, we're going to hit cancel there. We're going to pump one up here. Are we able to do that? Yes. We're going to do 3 of them. And we can go ahead and auto-generate. It's going to cost me 534 to create 3 infantry regiments. Now, I'm going to keep it all infantry. I'm an infantry guy. Because I'm only a brigade, I'm not going to carry too many guns. Actually, I'm going to carry 1 gun. Let me carry 1 gun. Because you can, at colonel rank, you can have up to 4 units under your command. So we're going to carry 1 artillery, 3 infantry. Boom. And it's going to bring them from the ones that take the fewest amount of days. Alright, so Major Garnett has no problems with me, so that's good to see. Lieutenant Colonel Grimes has no problem with me. Dunavant is gone. Samuel Jones. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, we got to get some better weapons. Enfields and Whitworth. We're going to go ahead and spend the high dollar for the Whitworths. Notice I do still have some monies, so monies is good. Again, Whitworth. Alright, I really, as far as artillery goes, I really like the 24-pounder howitzers. They got decent distance and rate of fire, not bad for early game. Obviously, when I get a little further, I will be dropping those quick, but at early game, those are pretty decent. Alright, and again, we want mixed rifles away. Get these Whitworths. Alright, so we're going to replace. And I'm going to go all the way down to Captain. Because like I said, my good buddies that I have personally added into the game, they're nothing special. If you see, he is nothing special. He is nothing special. I'm going to start off with this strapping gentleman. He's about to become our newest regiment commander. And he likes me, so that's going to help keep the feuds and stuff from happening. He's plus 40. Let's see. I want to make sure. I personally don't keep political. But none of these guys are political. I wish I could switch these two out. Let's see, this guy right here, he will not like me if I put a major there instead. So, what I could come in here and do is go, okay, we're going to replace Lieutenant Colonel whatever, Samuel Jones, and go look at all the colonels. There we go, let's put Beauregard there. Why won't it let me put Beauregard? Not suitable commander select. No suitable commander selected. Sorry, Beauregard looked good in the regiment. He needs to go learn some tactics. Based on what I saw of him in battle. Alright. Now, if I wanted to, I could take and request, now that I've got my own brigade, if I wanted to get back into, let's say, well, not, they won't let me come in here, he's probably maxed out on men. Say I wanted Lee as a commander, I could transfer my whole army over to Lee for 0 cost. So, I could do that, and I might do it. You know, request a change. But we'll see what Magruder can do for us. He may turn out to be an alright guy, but really the guy we're going to be following, since we're following a division, is going to be Brigadier General Samuel Cooper. You know, you gotta love your artillery guys. Alright. Well, I'm going to end this video here for tonight. We will try and catch up another one tomorrow. I have done everything I need to do for campaigning season when it starts. I believe it starts in March or April. I now have 3,060 men under my command, 4 guns. We are back to untrained, but that's okay. I've got my camp drilling, and if you notice, we still have 1.4 thousand prestige left and almost enough money to do another political rally. So let me actually move this forward the whole day it's going to take to finish that. Start the political rally and end it there. So while I'm doing this, please go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, leave me comments. Tell me what an amazing job I'm doing, or you know what, tell me how I can do a lot better. You know, I do not mind criticism. There we go. I finally accomplished. Boom. And you know what the first thing I'm going to do is? The infantry. Oh. Oh, I cannot do that right now because I'm not exercising the troops. You know what? We'll go ahead and do political rally. I'll exercise them troops next time I play. Alright. Well, it's been nice hanging out with y'all. Y'all have a great evening. Again, like, subscribe, leave comments below. Night, y'all.